Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tyler. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for clicking. We are going to get to opening 4 Mosaic blaster boxes looking for Luka Doncic Laker cards since it came out that he is not going to be in the top set. He is a Panini athlete, Panini exclusive entirely, and will not be in any of the Topps products. But before that, I did want to give a quick update on the state of the channel and some changes I'm going to make going forward. This is actually going to be one of the last episodes that I release as Basketball Buds. I've decided to change the name of the channel. I'm going to go with Tyler's Rip-O-Rama, which is a name I came up with. I just like the sound of it. I think it sounds a little bit 90s, a little bit Simpsons, which is sort of the vibe that I have going here on the channel. I think it fits. I also made some new channel art and a new channel icon. So if you see a new weird looking face in your icons in your subscriptions, please don't unsubscribe. That's me. This is what they look like so that you can get used to them now. And I wanted to mention Basketball Buds will return. Maybe not called Basketball Buds, but Danny, Jacob, and I do want to get more into NBA analysis. We all love basketball. We follow it every year anyway. We'd like to get together and make some remote videos. So those will probably just be for the people who are actually interested in the NBA and following it as the season goes along. But we're excited to get into it. So check back for that. I'm going to let those guys have a little bit more input on it. I came up with the name Basketball Buds, which is a little bit of a double entendre if you were ever wondering. Tyler's Rip-O-Rama sort of fits that bill too, but you know, especially the slogan I came up with, low effort, high fun. I also just wanted to throw this out there. This old Basketball Buds logo was the only piece of art that I made on my channel with the assistance of AI. And for once, I'm not talking about Allen Iverson. AI is kind of a big deal for me. I'm sort of anti-AI. I know it's going to be a part of life and it's going to be integrated in so many ways that we're not ready for. But to me, it's not something I want to engage with much. I'm kind of a humanist in that way. And part of the reason is because I just finished a 4-year degree for programming that I actually had to take a year off of to help raise my son. And in the time it took me to finish with a 4.0 GPA, by the way, pat myself on the back, all the jobs in programming were pretty much eaten up by AI. I don't know if you know this, but computers can write computer software now. At least all the basic things like building basic functions, reviewing code, stuff that you would hire a entry-level computer programmer to do, computers can do it now. There's just not much need for programmers anymore. So for me personally, it was kind of devastating. I'm trying to get jobs in the IT industry. I'll be fixing the computers that are doing everything for us. So I'm really kind of trying to get a lesser job with the degree that I went and studied for. Wish me luck. If you have any entry-level programming positions or IT jobs, please let me know. I have a pretty flexible work situation. So anyway, I just wanted to make the proclamation that going forward, nothing on my channel will be AI. All of the images, all of the little bits, all of the little effects that I've done have all been me. I spent a lot of time in Photoshop that I really didn't need to spend, but it was all for the reason of not doing things the easy way. I know that might not give me a lot of credit among viewers to admit that I'm taking a lot longer to do things than I need to, but I'm hoping that some of you will feel like me and just say like, you know what, I appreciate this guy. He doesn't use AI, he does everything the long way. By the way, if you're interested in doing any of these things that I do, any of the effects, any of the image creation, let me know. I hang out on the Bob the Card Collector Discord. I'm also going to go a little bit easier on the intro bits that I've been doing. First of all, I don't have any great ideas. I've been dealing with some personal things lately that kind of take my attention away from coming up with these creative ideas. And second of all, I just don't think it's what people are looking for when they click on videos related to opening cards. I still love all the comedy bits and creative exercises I do, especially editing it, putting it all together in post. So I will probably still be releasing those videos on this channel, but they'll be their own video. So if you like the silly stuff that I do, you can still click and see that, but it's not going to be leading into a card opening video anymore. The biggest reason I'm changing the name for the channel is that I have more interests than basketball. I like to open Magic cards, I like to open Marvel cards, I do open Pokemon cards every once in a while with my friend Arjun, and I figured we may as well do it on camera so that people can see what we get. I'd love to get into WWE openings. I'm a huge fan of lots of wrestlers. My guy is Sami Zayn. I was a huge El Generico fan back in the day. El Generico, soy es numero uno. He's a white Syrian Canadian who masqueraded as a luchador and only spoke in broken Spanish. Could be offensive nowadays, I'm not sure, but it was really funny to me. So anyway, I want to open more cards. I don't want people to be scared away by a channel that says Basketball Buds. Like, oh, he's opening Pokemon, but it's called basketball. I don't like basketball. I don't want to click that. For now, I just want to scare people away with this mustache I'm rocking for a little while. I change up my facial hair every once in a while. Get used to it. So anyway, thank you for your support. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I am going to start doing some more giveaways too. I have a giveaway that was supposed to be for 250 subscribers. I already filmed everything leading up to it, so that'll come out soon. It might end up coming out sometime around the time I have 300 subscribers, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. It doesn't really matter when you get it, right? So thanks for joining me. Sorry for wasting so much time. Let's get to this Mosaic rip. Okay, here we are. Just in case you skipped through the intro or skipped through the channel update, the whole premise of this video is we're looking for Luka Doncic Laker cards. He's not in the new Topps set. He is a Panini exclusive athlete, so any future cards that come out with him until this deal is expired will be unlicensed cards, which means there are only a few sets with licensed Luka Doncic Laker cards. Select had cards that had him with a Lakers logo on it, but he's in a Mavs jersey. These were the first ones that came out with him in a Lakers jersey. Optic uses the Donruss pictures, so they're in a Mavs jersey. And then the only other cards that he's in are in the higher end sets, the Prism Blacks, the Silhouettes. All right, let's get into them. If you've never been here before, please take a second to hit the subscribe button. It really helps me. I'm officially on the way to 500 subscribers, on the road to 500 subscribers. There will be another giveaway at 500 subscribers, and then my big giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Kyrie Irving, Gary Trent Jr. Looks like we got an auto already of Jeffy Green, Uncle Jeff. He's actually a channel favorite. We love Jeff Green. He was always like a late round pick in 2K drafts that we used to do. Jeff Green, long career. Started out on the Thunder with the Westbrook, Harden, Durant teams. Moved around a little bit. Had some success in many different places. Won a title with Denver, most notably, of course, as a backup and vet presence. We love Jeffy Green, Uncle Jeff. All right, let's keep going. Usually they have hot cards behind those autos, so I wanted to put that down for a second. Keontae George, second-year player, and Jayson Tatum. Okay. Next stack. If you wouldn't mind, please like this video too. It helps other people find it, other people who are a fan of basketball cardboard. Jakob Poeltl, John Kuminga, Bam Adebayo, Asar Thompson, the brother of Amen Thompson, Deron Holmes, I always say Ron Holland, Deron Holmes II, getting a lot of him lately on a Mosaic rookie, and Reed Shepherd, who's going to get a big opportunity with the Rockets this year. Put Deron up, but we're not going to throw him in the sleeve just yet because that would just slow things down. Andrew Nembhard, Paul George, or Jorge, Sadiq Bey. Looks like we got an Elevate SAR on the green parallel, red and green Christmas colors. And then a green Steph Curry. Okay, I'll take a green GOAT. It seems like when you get these blasters, if you don't get rookies, you get like a green Steph Curry or a green LeBron James, who, depending on who you ask, just might be the best basketball players of all time. Unless you're a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fan, perhaps you think Duncan is quite underrated. I like Jokic myself, but I will admit that he might need to win another title or 3 before he's considered the greatest player of all time. What do you think? Let me know below. Let me know who your personal GOAT is. Do you think Jokic deserves to be in the conversation? And is it just a regular season conversation? Jimmy Butts, Alperen Şengün, the Buttery Pretzel, Dirk Nowitzki on the Epic Performers Mosaic, great looking card. Derrick Rose, right on, another potential GOAT candidate, although his career was sort of cut short by injuries, and Keyshawn George. Derrick Rose looking like one of the best players. I'm going to throw him in his sleeve too because he was so talented. There was some speculation about him having somebody else take his college tests, which of course you need to maintain grades on to be able to play college sports. Who knows if that's true? I don't know. I'm not speculating or making any allegations. I just remember it being a big deal at the time. Keontae George, Andre Jackson Jr., Jalen Johnson, Dante DiVincenzo, Brook Lopez, the Brookie Monster on a green, and Yao Ming, the tallest Chinese man. I mean, that's not accurate. He's not the tallest Chinese man, but he's probably the tallest Chinese man you've ever seen. I don't know. Keontae George, Andre Jackson Jr., Obi Toppin, Zach LaVine, RJ Barrett, and Harrison Ingram. Real skipper, that one. That's the pack you just throw away. Sorry, no offense, RJ. By the way, speaking of tall Chinese guys, what do you think about Yang Henson? Yang Henson, gonna be the next big thing on the Blazers. Jokic light. Tyrese Maxey, Jam Masters Matas, cool card, but not super hot. Okay, I think I saw Zachary. Looks like a red rookie, a Zachary Sachet red. Right on. We got a red wave rookie, or red seismic actually, these are called. 299, 290 out of 299. So not the lowest numbered parallel. There's 299 of these cards out there. But boy, does that look good. Not quite a color match because they're wearing these throwbacks jerseys. But that's red. That's Hawks colors. Very, very nice card. And expecting very big things out of Mr. Zach this season. Okay, take a second to top load Mr. Sachet. He's also in front of the Red Dragon. I'm not sponsored at all by Dragon Shield, by the way. I just happen to like these sleeves for my TCGs. And I line up all the boxes because it's a nice little rainbow in the back. Isaac Okoro, Scotty Barnes, Paolo Banchero, KJ Simpson Jr. I almost said RJ Sampson, who I think is a whole other person entirely. Steph Castle on a base card, the NBA debut base card, but we'll take a Steph. We'll throw him up. He was the Rookie of the Year, in case you don't follow that much basketball. And there goes my light. Oh, there goes my light. Okay, well, we're starting Tyler's Rip-O-Rama down the light. The light doesn't seem to be working anymore. Gonna have to take a screwdriver to that, see if we can fix it. It's nice being a handy guy. Michael Porter Jr., Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Tim Duncan. There's one of my goats. He's quiet, but he's a goat. Don't get it twisted. RJ Barrett and Adem Bona on the back. I'm throwing Timmy D in his sleeve. I have quite a few of these epic performers Tim Duncan cards now. Definitely not going for the rainbow or anything, but I'm going to keep all the ones I get. Boy, howdy. Okay, next pack. I think I saw LeBron on the back. It was just a flash. I could be wrong. Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Josh Giddey. Looks like another elevate. Karl Anthony Towns elevating. He does sort of elevate. He jumps away. Hey, another green Steph Curry. This time a City Edition to go with our base card. And I was right. It is LeBron James, but it's just a base James. Base James. Sounds like a album from the 90s. Base Jams, Volume 2. And you order it off TV and they play like 3 seconds of every song. Shout out to the old people who know what I'm talking about. Jaime Jaquez Jr., Anthony Davis, got a Jeremy Grant, shout out Blazers fans, and Kyle Filipowski. If you don't already know, Google Kyle Filipowski girlfriend. I'll give you the short version right now. She was like 21 or 20 or something. He was a 16-year-old high school basketball prospect with all the talent in the world. And let's just say they went down to the barbershop and did a little bit of grooming. Jared Allen, Jamal Murray, Keegan Murray, it's no relation, Rui Hachimura, Anthony Simons. Now he's on the Celtics, so that's a green card. I don't know what that means. It's just he's on the Celtics. So 2 blasters down. Can't remember if we got the Zachary Sachet out of that one. Already forgot. Sorry, a little bit distracted with trying to be entertaining. Okay, looks like I got a backwards card. Is this a numbered card? Or is it just a troll? Wait, what is this? Backwards Zachary Sachet. Oh, the pack is backwards. Did I do that? Am I that dumb? Scottie Pippen, Cam Reddish, Shaden Sharp. We were talking about being distracted. Looks like I got a give and go of Trae Young, who is going to have a big year this year, mark my words. And another Zachary Sachet on the Mosaic. City Edition Zachary Sachet. Same parallel that we got, or same card we got earlier, different parallel. Okay. Sorry, I just had an old guy with a camera in a dream, or a basketball card grandpa. Austin Reeves. Cole Anthony. Kawhi Leonard. Stephon Castle, Green Epic Performers. Pew, pew, pew. Zach Collins, the other Zach, the one you don't really want to see that much, and a backwards Deron Holmes. Maybe that card was backwards. Maybe I didn't troll myself. Maybe the pack trolled me. Let me know in the comments. Something you could just rewind, and I could rewind too, but I'm busy opening cards and having a good time doing it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Devin Vassell, Tyler Hero, Jalen Duren, I guess we will flip him around. Nope. Epic Performers again. Dalton Connect, cool, rookie card. I actually haven't seen one of these, I don't think. Dalton Connect Epic Performers. And then another rookie card of Isaiah Collier, who's going to get some huge point guard minutes for the Jazz this year. And Dirk Nowitzki. So we'll throw Collier in a sleeve. I don't know how good of a player he is. I did not get a chance to watch much Jazz. I know he shot like a fairly inefficient, like 40 or 44% or something like that. But that's not entirely unexpected of a rookie guard expected to take a lot of shots on a bad team. And I do think that, their roster is a little bit weak overall, but they do have a lot of talent in certain spots. So if that team grows together, I've always been kind of a Walker Kessler fan. He's not the best player, but he's a defensive powerhouse, especially for his size. Marvin Bagley, Don Mitchell, Trace Jackson Davis, Dennis Schroeder, Miles Bridges, he chokes people. Johnny Furphy, okay, no allegations here. I don't even remember if it was choking, but he does have a domestic dispute with a former lover. I'll just put it there. And he has a hard time getting across the Canadian border. Kyle Kuzma, Jose Alvarado, Torian Prince, he's worn a lot of jerseys. Brandon Miller, Cason Wallace, champion Cason Wallace. And then a De'Aaron Fox, who is a snake, Jacoby Walton. Snake Fox, probably worth a sleeve there, because I'm betting he's going to have a big year. Although he does have a hamstring issue, which he denied all summer and canceled his Chinese tour for, and then was like, no, nothing's wrong with Mr. Fox. Oh, wait, he's not going to play at the beginning of the season, sorry. Dick Van Arsdale, all right. He was a coach for a while. Hey, he's got a cool signature, too. Dick Van Arsdale, he's a old school legend. I think he played in the 80s. But right on. I don't know if he played with Dan Marley. I think he was one of the homies with Dan Marley and, what's his name? Jeff Petrie. Kings GM Jeff Petrie. I'm going to look that up. I might cut all that out. But I think Dick Van Arsdale played with Dan Marley and Jeff Petrie. Antonio Reeves and Zachary Sachet. That's probably wrong. If you saw our Bulls recap, you know that sometimes I get names and times a little bit confused. Must be something I smoked. Benedict Mathurin, Jaden Hardy, Jeremy Grant. Hey, is this another autograph? Are we just pulling auto after auto? CLN. Carlos Lewin. I don't know. I'm just making names up. Carl Landry. Okay, this is Top Hat. This is a Kings favorite, Carl Landry, a sort of undersized power forward who is a great scorer. All right, we call him Top Hat on the channel. That's an old Sacktown Royalty meme. Shout out Sacktown Royalty, the Kings board. This is the card I'm most excited about so far is Top Hat Carl Landry. We got a numbered rookie color match, but I'm digging a Pelicans Top Hat. Right on. Emmanuel Quickly, and Tristan Da Silva. I can't wait till Danny sees this. He's gonna blow air out of his nose slightly. Bogdan Bogdanovic, Emmanuel Quickly again, Anthony Simons. We got a Jared McCain, Epic Performers, an NBA debut of Rob Dilly. Love that guy. Not expecting a lot from him, but hoping a lot from him. Rob Dilly, gonna be the next big thing on the Wolves. Him and Terrence Shannon Jr. Not really sure which is going to be bigger. I actually would have told you Rob Dilly had a much better shot at being a star, but after watching TSJ, I think they got two good ones. Right on, Wolves. You got a stat team. Let's see what you can do with it. Although they did lose Nikhil. Devin Booker, Malachi Brannon, Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Davis Jam Masters. That's a cool-ass card. Shout out to Rocket in Kentucky. Just sent him one of these. CJ McCollum and Soso Igudaro. All right, getting down to it. Only got a couple packs left. Still got some time on my camera, though. Peyton Watson, Kristaps Porzingis, Mr. Tingus Pingus, Terrence Mann, Matas Buzelis, Elevate. He's my favorite rookie of the draft class. And Baylor Sherman, right on. Baylor Sherman going to have a big opportunity to play. He had a couple massive games last season. The Celtics were really happy to have him and see his progress. So this year, let's see if he can be at a serviceable Tatum replacement. And you know what? If he can, they're going to be better than people think. I'll just say that. If his minutes can be made up for even slightly, and if Anthony Simons turns it on like he says he's going to this year, the Celtics will be better than people think. I don't know if they'll be 500, but they'll be better than people think. They'll definitely be a playing team. DeAndre Hunter, another Tingus Pingus, this time on a beautiful green color match. Awesome looking card. And TSJ, there he is. Put Tingus Pingus aside because to get 2 Celtics on greens back to back is pretty sweet. Not my favorite team, certainly, but very nice cards. Alex Caruso, Paolo Banchero again, or Pablo. Amin Thompson. All right, looks like we got another number card. Looked like a Jazz. I didn't see who it was. Colin Sexton. I know that hair. He's not on the Jazz anymore. Now he's on the Hornets and going to have an opportunity to play on that team. But yeah, Colin Sexton looks like another red to 299, red seismic. So, last pack magic? You tell me. All right, join me in a second for quick hits. Okay, thank you for watching. Welcome back for quick hits. Tingus Pingus Green, just love it. Beautiful card. Derrick Rose, amazing player. Steph Curry, one of the GOATs. Just some great players. And then Tim Duncan, that's going to be a PC card for me. Alex Sarr, these are all rookie parallels. Matas Buzelis, inserts. Isaiah Collier, Deron Holmes, Mosaic. KJ Simpson Jr., Mosaic. Epic Performers Green, Steph Castle, Mosaic. Dalton Connect, Epic Performers, Mosaic. Rob Dilly, NBA debut. City Edition, Zachary Sachet. Baylor Sherman Green, very, very nice card. Happy with that one. And then some pretty sick autographs. No one super valuable, but some channel favorites. Uncle Jeffy, we love him. And then Top Hat, huge player. Didn't have a big impact in the league, but huge in my personal career. Super happy to get him and a channel favorite. Dick Van Arsdale, I actually looked it up just in between, when I was doing quick hits. He actually passed away at the end of last year. So condolences to the Van Arsdale family and estate. But I've got one of your autographs. That's kind of cool. I got a little piece of you before you went. And then Colin Sexton, numbered card to 299. And then probably the biggest hit, Zachary Sachet, numbered to 299. Very, very nice card, especially if he has a big year. This could end up being a very, very valuable banger. But as of now, it's not going to pay for the rip. Although Mosaic continues to be a very hot product, especially hot for me. I really love this product. Really happy with, having a nice handful of rookie parallels. Very nice. And they're all very high quality, beautiful cards. Well centered. A lot of Mosaic cards are potential graders. Look into it. Thank you for joining me. Let me know below if you're looking for Lakers Luka cards in this one. We didn't get any, by the way. Our first hunt for Lakers Luka cards was a complete failure. I am going to be doing a Lakers Luka Mosaic opening and a Lakers Luka Fast Break opening. Decided to go for a Fast Break box. I'd also love to do a hobby box, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get there. Not sure if budget's going to allow it. Thank you so much for joining me on Tyler's Rip-O-Rama. Tell your friends that the name is changing, and I'll see you next time. The other cards that he's in are in the higher end sets, the Prism Blacks, the Silhouettes. What's the other one? And the one that Crackback Daddy won that's slipping my mind right now. Congratulations, Crackback Daddy, who won a very expensive box on like a $20 break. All right.